Hello, YouTube and their Bitcoin enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin. Um, we have the Elon Musk pump up here, all the way to first resistance that we put up here. Uh, did pump really fast up here, uh, $20 short of the target or something. So yeah, there should be possible to have taken profit here if you went in on the triangle breakout. And if you were lucky enough to be on down here and get this trade, then congratulations to all of you. Um, now, we had a big sell off here, probably because we went up and someone dumped just as we were breaking out of a triangle that was forming here, broke to the upside, dumped at first resistance, down through the triangle and downwards. Got a little bit of a bounce here at first on this top uh, trend line here. Broke that, a little bit of a fake out. Now it's down and we are testing to see if we can get above it again. So, but all this is positive to me because we seem to be forming a lot of resistance here between the or support between the 35 and the 30, with some peaks going as high as 40 and 38. So we are now in what's called a price discovery for Bitcoin. We're trying to set the right price for Bitcoin until the next big leg up, which is going to come. I'm pretty sure that the next big leg up will be when PayPal make their services to buy Bitcoin available for the rest of the world, which they have promised to do within this summer. So there is another leg coming up. The only question is when is the right time to buy? Um, are we going to go all the way down here? Are we going to go all the way down here? Or are we going to see a pump before? And Michael Saylor, he bought here. So he's pretty big player. He didn't buy too much here though. And then right after he bought, then we had the Elon Musk tweet. So yeah, who knows? Um, so for me, it's yeah, I'm happy I see support here. Where will I buy more GBTC? Because I normally have only trust funds for holding positions. So we need the more support we can build here at 30K, the more bullish I become. So if we have a lot of support here for a month, then it becomes very attractive to buy as soon as we go a little bit above the support. Because then I know there is a ledge here to fall back on. That probably will give a bounce. So then I can decide if I want to keep holding it, all of it, sell some back after the bounce, or not. But I'm really hoping we will go down here so I can buy more. That's what I'm hoping. Because I'm pretty sure the September push that took us above 20,000, that was all about PayPal making it available for United States citizens to buy Bitcoin. And the United States is like 300 million people, roughly. Um, the rest of the world is 7 billion. So, yeah. And also, I want to talk about the miners' effect on the Bitcoin price because I see so many people are worried that the miners are making so much money because it roughly costs about $12,000 to make a Bitcoin in power. But you need to also buy the gear, have the place for it, and the farm and all that stuff. And Bitcoin is very loud the Bitcoin miners. They are very loud, so they produce a lot of noise. So you can't have one in your living room. But the way it works, many people think that, oh, more miners gonna join and there's gonna be much more Bitcoin on the market. No, it doesn't work like that. So a block is solved on average every 10 minutes. So there is 900 Bitcoin added to the market every day. That has a value of about right now 36 million, roughly, I believe. And the total traded volume is like 60 billion or something on a given day. So it's a it's a very little part of the overall market cap and the traded volume. So it's just 2% a year, and this will go down that's what the halving is. So after next halving, there will only be about 450 Bitcoin made every day. So then the inflation rate is always dropping on Bitcoin. That's the whole point. So now we are below fiat inflation, and then next time we're going to be below gold inflation. So inflation keeps dropping on Bitcoin, and eventually it will become deflationary. So the with an if more miners join to make profits, they are competing for the same 900 Bitcoin that is mined every day. If a lot of miners join at the same time, the block time, as it's called, the time it takes to complete the block, will go down. So it will be more often than every 10 minutes. So there will be more than 900 made every day. But this will also mean that after 2 weeks, the difficulty level is adjusted. So now it's back to it takes 10 minutes for for um, uh, for a block to be solved, because the difficulty will go up compared to what happened the last 2 weeks. So this means that the cost of producing Bitcoin goes up. But I don't think we will see a lot of miners joining Bitcoin and buying these Bitcoin miners, because there are other coins like Ethereum that is 3, 4 times more profitable to mine. So why would you invest in mining Bitcoin if you can make right now 4 times the amount mining something else? So please look that up, because to me the whole mining thing seems a little bit negligible right now because it's so small compared to the overall trading volume. So yes, you will have some people thinking, I'd rather just mine Bitcoin instead of buying it. But when you're talking 30 million compared to 60 billion, it's absolutely nothing. And I don't think that many people can, or institutions can, instead of buying Bitcoin is easy. Mining it takes time and effort, and I don't think a lot of the volume will move from buying to mining. So that is my 2 cents on that. So right now we're just waiting. We have nice support up here. If we pump up, then there is a little bit of a ledger here, and we got some support here between 30 and 33 with a few spikes. So I would like this for this to come down here and just sit here for a couple of weeks, or even go down here and then kind of sit still and then go back up after we get a little bit more support here. Because then we can maybe have some resistance here as well on the way up, and then finally break through it. And then it becomes a very safe zone to buy in, because that's the whole thing. You want a safest zone to buy in as you possibly can. So let's look down. Let's go back. This this is absolutely beautiful place to buy. Like if we go here, we have the 9,000, We also have the psychological level of 10,000. So, I mean, if you buy at one of these peaks, you know that, okay, there is so much support down here that it most likely is not going to break 9,000 and stay there. So your risk to reward is quite um, low. It's the same if you bought here, you know that on the downside it's like 10%. So that's what we want to see for sort of a bigger buy than the normal dollar cost average that you should always do, is just for Bitcoin to hover at one price for a long time. Then if it shoots a little bit above it, then it's a good time to buy. Because then you know, okay, you might lose 10% and then it will bounce. So then you have time to make another decision what you want to do. So that is me for today, and I hope you found this information useful. And if you did, please hit the bell notification and the subscription button and the like button. And I will also make a beginner's guide to trading very soon, just covering the basics. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.